Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SipNReview. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing a recap on Sistas Season 3, Episode 9. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Give this video a like by hitting the thumbs up. Also share this video and comment down below. Let's get started. So we open up where we left off on a previous episode. Gary was questioning Robin, and Gary was pissed. Robin told him that he's from New York, but he lives in London. Andy told Gary that she was working because Gary was like, "What are you doing here with him? You told me that you was going out with your girls." And Andy was like, "I am out here working. I'm with a client right now." Robin told Gary that he was lucky to have a woman like Andy because she was talking about him all night. Y'all, Gary better not put his hands on Andy. Shaking my head. So, Gary went home, but you can tell that he was pissed. And Andy went back to the table with her girlfriends to tell them that she was going home. They already saw Gary over there. You already know what time it is. Sabrina asked should they go over there, and Karen said no, we need to mind our business and let her find out the hard way. Usually I would say the same thing, but Gary seemed pretty pissed. I hope he doesn't kill her. Meanwhile, Fatima told Zach to go home because they're just having sex. So they just finished having sex, and this is when she told him to go home afterwards. Fatima don't want Zach to break her heart. She told Zach that she was feeling him until she realized that she was falling right back into her old situation when her ex broke her heart. Her ex broke up with her on Friday, and on Saturday he married someone else. Damn. Okay, so now we're starting to get a better understanding of why Fatima has been acting this way with Zach lately. At first, I thought it was just because of what the girls told her about him. So Fatima said that she felt small when they ran into Karen and her friends in a supermarket when she found out that Zach had sex with Karen while they were dating. Zach said, "Fatima, look at me. Please listen to me." Zach told Fatima to let that shit go and trust somebody. Fatima thought she was going out after sex with Zach until he gave her some more. Moving on. Maurice was tearing the club up with his dance moves. Get it, Maurice. The bartender asked Maurice about his living situation with Calvin. Q was in the club. He told Maurice that he was hoping he'd be there. Okay, so I just want to tell you that I'm sorry and I appreciate you. This is what Q said to Maurice. So I believe the bartender, Maurice called him Christine, something like that. Anyway, he was being nosy as per usual in messy boots. Then Q asked Maurice, was he trying to get out of the club so he could take him home? Maurice better not take him to his home, okay? He needs to take him to a hotel because he steals too much. And he'll never step foot in my home again. I'm just saying. So, are we really finally going to see Maurice get a man? Meanwhile, Jacoby came to Sabrina's house for what? Okay, for what? You already accused this woman of sexual harassment because you got mad because she fired you for fighting on a job. He came to give her a letter to say that she did absolutely nothing wrong and he wanted to apologize for lying on her in the first place. And Sabrina was like, just sitting right there. She did not want him to touch her. She stayed her distance from him. And, he thought he was going to get a hug and all that. Like, that just was going to make everything better. So, it seems like Sabrina really don't want to mess with him on that level anymore. And it's clear she don't want to mess with him on any level because she is just done with him. So, we get back to Maurice and Q. Why did Maurice bring Q back to his house and Calvin was sitting on the sofa? Maurice took Q to his room and Q said that he's only a top, but you can do me. Now, I'm forgetting the fact that Calvin was like, why is he here? He can steal all of your shit, and I'm going to my room, and I'm going to lock my door. I'm with Calvin. I don't even trust Q. I wouldn't be surprised if Maurice later finds out that Q stole his shit. So back to them two. Q wasn't trying to romance Maurice. He wanted to get straight to it. Q dropped his pants and the rest was history. Shaking my head. Moving on. Danny tried it. Preston wasn't buying her lies. And I don't know, y'all. I just really hope that she don't push this man away because she is going the right way for Preston to leave her. She lied and said that she was going to work a double because she has student loans to pay. And Preston was like, you usually don't go to work this early and you usually don't work doubles. And we all know that she really don't want to be around Preston. She's trying to create some space because she feels like they be together too much. Preston asked Danny if he could pay her student loans. Danny told him no because she's independent. Okay, well, Danny, if you don't want him to pay your student loans, he can pay my student loans for me. What's Preston's phone number? It's clear that Danny is pushing Preston away. Let me find a man to tell me, oh, I will pay your student loans. Girl, what? When you want to do it, we can get this done right now, okay? Meanwhile, Karen made it to her salon. Isaiah quit the salon and he took Karen's clients with him. Shaking my head. According to Pam, he is charging them 50% less than what Karen was charging her clients. I'm sorry. And Karen was like, I taught him everything he knows. Y'all, Pam plays too much. Hush, Pam. LOL. So Aaron came to the salon, and we haven't seen him on the show lately, like in a few episodes. So Aaron was like he had to take some time off, to reflect on his life. Pam told Aaron that it was wrong for how they did him when Zach had sex with Karen at the shop, and he walked in and caught them having sex. So Pam had to bring that up. She be all up in the business. Aaron told Karen that he couldn't stop thinking about her after they had sex. Aaron asked Karen for dinner in a movie at her place. Okay, so when are we going to see them go to his place? I have yet to see Karen go over to Aaron's place for their little date nights. Moving on, Calvin told Maurice that he wanted him to find a good man that really loves him and not Q's thieving ass. And I agree. Calvin told Maurice that he was lonely. And Maurice said, I'm not lonely, B. If lonely was a person, it would be Maurice. So, yes, something is going on because usually Maurice is in everyone else's relationship and I don't ever see him with a man, okay? And like Calvin said, he want him to get a better man than that. He don't want him dating a crook. Okay, and rightfully so, because that's his friend, and why wouldn't he want the best for him? So it's the next morning, and Gary still didn't make it home from the so-called gym. Karen called Andy to ask her about Gary. She wanted to know what happened with her when she went home last night, because she knew that Gary was upset. She told Karen that Gary didn't come home last night. And while she was on the phone with her girl, Gary walked through the door. And she was like, "I'll call you right back. Gary's home." Don't no one work out at the gym for 6 hours, okay? That's BS. And Gary's therapist is his side piece. And Andy is a fool if she believes that shit. He's playing you, girl. When you came home that day, you didn't check every part of your bedroom. Yes, Andy, it sure is bullshit, because that's what Andy said. This is bullshit. It really is. So I'm not buying it. The fact that that's just his therapist. Like, therapists don't do no type of stuff that y'all was doing, making all that moaning noise, talking about we were just exercising, practicing. Like, nah, no. The bullshit lie that he told her, no, absolutely not. So Natalie called Zach about his stock with the Bellamy Company. Now remember, we all thought that Zach made a bad investment and he lost his money. However, his investment made him $787,000. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's rich. So she was like, "Do you want to sell your stock, or what do you want to do?" Now, honestly, Zach, I would not sell all of that, okay? Not all of your shares. Just invest a portion of it if you want to, however. That's just my advice. And take the rest and get your own home, okay? You have enough money to buy your own house, okay? Out here in Atlanta, you will get a good ass house for a fraction of that amount of money. I'm just saying. So, guys, that's the end of my recap on Sistas. Thanks for listening. Please check out my website at SipNReview.com. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. And you all have a blessed day. Bye now.